Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Root Word of Beats Tarot. This is Seven God Luce, back with another video for the collective. So hey guys, we're just gonna join right in, go right in, okay, with this read. So guys, I'm getting some download channel visions here, okay. I'm seeing somebody looking out of a window. Okay, it's like in an office room. It looks like a classroom. Doesn't have to. I don't see. It seems like it's just a room with a desk in it, right? It could be like a principal office. It could be like a lawyer's office. It can be an investigator's office. It can be anywhere, guys. But I'm seeing somebody looking out of a window, like peeking out of a window, opening up like a window and peeking out of a window here, to see if anybody's like on the outside looking in, making sure like the coast is clear, right? And then I see somebody looking through a drawer, like they open a drawer and they look through a drawer. Okay. Then I'm seeing somebody like crucified on a cross, like the, the Christian version of the Jesus crucified on a cross. Then I'm seeing a baby being born. Okay. And I'm seeing that somebody is like closing the window after looking out of it, making sure like the window wasn't, made sure that it didn't look like it was tampered with. Okay, then I'm seeing an ATM, like a universal ATM. Okay, I'm seeing, yeah, this person's like looking through a drawer. Virgo may be significant, doesn't have to be. Okay, now somebody's writing something down. Prior to this person coming in this room and looking through this drawer and trying to close the window, make sure nobody's on the other side of the window, somebody written something down here. And they put it in their drawer. So this person is reading on whatever somebody has written. Okay. A motorcycle helmet can be significant. Okay. Then I see somebody throwing a table, like tipping a table over and like throwing a table over, not the desk table, but it's like somebody else in their home throwing over a table. Okay, they may like to throw stuff. Okay, I'm seeing a bomb, like smoke. You know how like smoke comes out the air once something like bombs away. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing these are like men in suit. These are men. I'm seeing this is a man. You can take it how it resonates, however. Okay, this is like a man in this office suit that's in this room, looking through a drawer, trying to close this window, making sure nobody sees them. Then I see like a treasure chest full of like metal pieces inside of the treasure chest. It doesn't look like money or anything like that. It's like metal pieces. And it has rice in this treasure chest, like there's rice, so the metal doesn't get rusted. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We're just going to do a 3-card spread. Let's see what is happening in this read that the divine needs you to know about. So we got legal, holy shit. We got we got skirt. Okay, skirt. And then we got sipping. Okay, sipping tea. All right, we got nosy. Yeah, gossip, nosy. Somebody's looking at something, looking perhaps at some like documents that could be legal or some sort of documentation that is legal. Okay, take it how it resonates. What's legal? So somebody is in some sort of illusion about somebody losing everything. What is this? So somebody may be losing some sort of money. Okay. Somebody may be losing some sort of money and everything getting thrown away. Okay. So this person had a suit on. Yeah. This happened in the past. Okay. So somebody may have done something in the past, somebody's thinking about what happened in the past. And they feel as though their money is going to get thrown away here. Okay. They may be like a lawyer, a detective, a teacher, something like that. But, there's a lot of somebody's looking through something here. Somebody's looking through something. Okay. Somebody's trying to be like kind here. What is this Page of Cups? Okay, somebody's nosy here. Yeah, somebody is like trying to act really, really innocent here. Like they're innocent. Okay. But somebody has a lot of ways of making money. Okay, somebody's getting out of some sort of car, some sort of motorcycle or something like that. What is this Chariot in reverse? Yeah, this person may drive a motorcycle or likes motorcycles here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is not in their favor, so this person may get caught. This person is scared they may get caught. They're looking through some sort of legal documents. Okay, their money is going to decline here. All right. Yeah, that's why they're watching, because they don't want their money to decline. They may have been a part of some sort of group here, or they're defeated. They want to see if they're going to get in trouble. That's why they're looking at these documents. What's skirt? They're looking at some sort of document, see if their name is in it or something like that. Somebody's scared they might get fired or something like that. Leo, it could be significant. Okay. So somebody is gonna like have some sort of boss that's gonna fire them. Okay, that's how they were getting some sort of money for their home. So the divine needs you to know that this person was getting money to like pay their bills because they were a part of some sort of like legality and some sort of, some sort of trouble. So there's maybe like an open case. It doesn't always have to be legal, guys. It can be like in a school system. It can be, you know, at a job office or something like that. There's some sort of case that somebody wants to make sure that they're not in or not a part of, but they may be a part of. Okay. And they're looking through somebody's documents and making sure nobody sees them, looking through like what somebody written down here, making sure nobody sees them, because the divine wants me to reveal that this is how this person was getting money from this situation. So this person was like either like crooked. They were crooked in some sort of way. They were helping the opposition in some sort of way. They're crooked. Okay. And they want to know what the tea is. They want to know what the tea is because they're crooked, or they play for the opposition. They play both sides. They want to know what the tea is because they play both sides. So they're looking through some sort of documentation. They're trying to be nice and stuff like that. They, yeah, something like they may be afraid they may lose their family. So they're defensive. So they're getting some sort of money in reference to being crooked, and they're defensive because they don't know how they're going to feed their family with this money. So they may have like more money than the average person in the office or in the school system. Yeah. Or in, you know, the detective office, whatever. Look, and they don't have no money. And they're afraid that they're not going to have no money because they're playing both sides. They're going back and forth. Okay. So that is what this is about, guys. They are playing both sides. Let's see if there's anything else. So there's a leak. There's a leak, or there's somebody who's crooked in some sort of situation. Somebody's helping the opposition, and they're looking through documents to make sure that they're not the one whose name is going to be up in there, because they need that money. They were getting money with this opposition in some form or fashion, and they want to make sure their money ain't messed up, or they're, you know, once if they get sought out or looked after or looked at or something like that, that is going to come back on them hard, which is going to mess up their family, their motorcycle, whatever. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know? Yeah, look, reading up. Somebody's reading up on a situation here. They're reading what somebody else, doing research, learning more, gaining insight. Okay, light bulb moment. This is something that you need to look at. This is a light bulb moment. These are the cards that we already put out. Let's see. Let's get one more. Love bombing. This may have something to do with somebody being overly nice, right? Because they don't want you to say they don't want some name to come up in some sort of documentation. They want you to vouch for them and say, hey, nah, not this person. I know this person would never do something like that. So they're like being overly nice here. Something is coming back. Somebody is coming back. Like I said, it's some sort of office. Somebody is coming back here to like look into some sort of office. So somebody is coming back, like looking into some office. They're not finding anything. I'm getting, they're not finding it. Some plan that they had to come back into some sort of office here. You know, somebody doing some sort of desk work here. It didn't go well. Okay. Something wasn't released here. Okay. What's this? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Somebody is holding on tight to money, because they're afraid that their money is going to get cut off, you guys. They're afraid that they're going to get caught in this situation. They're defensive. Why are they so defensive? What is this? I mean, you know, if you've done it, you should be more so remorseful, but whatever. That's my opinion, right? Somebody's defensive because they feel like they're going to fall from grace here. And they feel like their money's going to get messed up. They're looking through some sort of legal documentations. They're looking through some sort of documentations. They are snooping around in the office to see, reading up on something, to see if somebody has caught on to that they were a part of some sort of organization here. They are non-committal, okay? They're non-committal here. What is this 8 of, so be careful who you talk to in the workplace. Yeah, somebody's going to be, somebody's defeated about some sort of paperwork, okay? The divine is saying don't talk to somebody, to move on. Do not like be friends. Like when you're at work, keep it work, because you don't know really who's who. Even if it's your friend, you know, this person talks to you, this person knows you. Okay, secret. Yeah, there's some sort of secret here. This hasn't came out yet, guys. There's some sort of secret that somebody is not loyal, non-committal with this Hierophant in reverse, because they were getting money. They were getting money. Let's see how were they getting money? How were they getting money? They were getting money, but they didn't know about some sort of passing that may have came out in the news, or some sort of grief that may have been out in the news. They're heartbroken. Let's see, what's this 5 of Cups here? They didn't know that Oh, so you may be sad when you hear this because you may not know that this person doesn't have anything to give. Let's see, what is this Two of Swords? Or they're in some sort of, somebody's in remorse here because it's ending. Somebody's hurt about how something ended here. Okay, something's going to be in the spotlight here. It's going to be in the spotlight that somebody threw everything away. Yeah, and then so somebody is afraid that they're gonna get caught, man, playing the opposite side, playing the opposite position. What you need to know, what Spirit wants you to know, the point of this read is to know that somebody was getting money for playing on the opposite position or the opposite side of things. So if you're a good person, the good guys, they were teaming up with the bad guys. They were playing both sides here. What's love bombing? This person wants you to be in some sort of illusion here, okay, about this situation, and be like confused, okay, because they're going to say something like, you know, that was me in the past, or I did this in the past, okay, something may be arising again, or there may be like some sort of cold case. Whoa, something just like flickered with my camera. There may be some like cold case, and they thought that this was destroyed. They thought this was over with. They thought it was defeated. But now something is emerging again. Something about a motorcycle, you guys. Some sort of motorcycle. Somebody is hearing about something. What is this Chariot in reverse? Somebody is hearing about somebody like being hurt on a motorcycle or something like that. Okay, got their attention or something like that. And somebody's afraid they're going to get caught. Somebody's trying not to think about the news that they're going to receive. Okay. Somebody is coming out of some sort of home here. And there's some sort of tower moment. Somebody came out of some sort of tower home. And there was some sort of tower moment. Okay. Somebody lied and somebody's worried. Okay. Somebody lied about not working on a situation with someone. Okay, this is like somebody is wearing some sort of suits here, you guys. Let's get one last message here. Let's get one last divine message on, you know, why is the divine telling us this? Other than the common sense that you need to listen to what is going on. That somebody's playing both sides and that's how they were getting some sort of money. Because there's some sort of lipstick evidence and this person's run out of time. TikTok. Okay. There's some sort of lipstick evidence, getting caught, betrayal. This doesn't necessarily have to be like a sneaky link or anything like that. But I'm getting there's some sort of lipstick evidence here. Yeah, somebody ran out of time to get some sort of money. Somebody ran out of time. There's some sort of evidence that somebody was getting some sort of money from something. Somebody ran out of time. There's some sort of lover here that somebody was flirting with and they threw that away. What's lipstick evidence? See? Somebody threw that away. This is what you need to know. So the divine wants you to know that there's some sort of evidence here and somebody ran out of time with getting some sort of money and somebody was trying to flirt with somebody and somebody was defeated. So these people, this person could have had some sort of relationship with someone who's being caught. What's the lovers? What's the lovers? No. Sorry, somebody's being kind because they're going to lose a lot of money for working on the opposite end of things. So you have some sort of evidence or you're about to get some sort of evidence. This person's trying to be kind to you and act like, you know, they love you, you know, nothing relationship sense. Like, you know, you're my bro, you're my sis. Yeah. And because they're so defeated, like they may be trying to take you out, do this, like, you know, not anything relationship or romantic, platonic. And they're like, yo, bro, let's, you know, hey, you know, what's up? What are you doing this weekend? Something like that, right? Their money is about to be cut off because they're probably about to get freaking fired for what they freaking did is what I'm getting. Their money is about to be cut off. They were getting what is TikTok? Yeah, they can't be kind. They can't be kind. They can't be kind because of this Empress giving birth. Remember I said something about a baby being born. Okay, so somebody doesn't have a child or something like that. Somebody may have had a miscarriage or miscarried or something like that. So somebody's not trying to be kind to somebody. Okay, somebody's like out, their feelings are all over the place here because somebody was playing both sides and trying not to get caught. So this case is probably very intense, right? Whatever happened at this school, whatever happened at this office, whatever happened at this legal system, whatever happened at this job, whatever this case is very intense. So somebody doesn't want to hear the, hey man, what's that? It's like, no, I got to figure out this case. I got to, you know, put this together. I got to help this child. I got to help this mother. I got to help this father. I got to help this, you know, innocent person who needs justice. You know, something like that is happening where somebody is like playing too much, like, let's go to the bowling alley. And it's like, no, I'm not going to go to the bowling alley. I got some work to do. I got to figure this out or something like that. Or, you know, no, this is, you know, what happened in, you know, the workplace today is on my mind. Like, it's a job to where it's an office job, but, you know, there's some sort of research that's going on, some sort of investigation or something like that. Like, they don't got time to be playing around with this person, is what I'm getting here. So somebody is wasting their time or running out of time by trying to be friends and smooth and da-da. So this person can vouch and be like, no, that's a good person. So-and-so is a good person, because this person's playing both sides and they were getting money from a situation here. They were getting something out of a situation here, and they're scared they're going to get caught. They're sneaking through an office building, looking at documentations and seeing what was written down and things of that nature, you guys. Okay. So what you need to know right now is somebody's playing both sides and they're scared to get caught. Okay. And they're about to get caught. And they want to befriend you. Okay. So you can vouch for them and say they're a good person. They want to say this was in the past. They want to look through, they're looking through documentations, keep your office drawers closed and things like that, because they're trying to see if they're a part of something here. All right. So thank you guys so much. See you the next one. Bye.